I don't really think I could stand the disconnect between personalities in the design. So good. Problem solved. And they're not quite best buddies, I think. Actually, I don't know. They seem pretty close now compared to the other brothers. From a complete 180. Some things are meant to be. Alright. Does everyone have a glass now?
Oh,
You know it! Let's do this! Good boy, Beal. Glad to see you. Wait a second. Beal's already started eating. Shouldn't someone stop him? No, let him eat. Well, that's alright. Why don't we go ahead and have our toast? Alright then, here's to lifting the curse that had Lucifer and me in each other's bodies. And congratulations to Satan on delivering a fantastic speech to the entire student body. Cheers! Alright, here comes the fun part! Excuse me. I'd like to add to our order, for starters, I'll have everything on your menu from this page to this page here. Thanks. You guys realize that he's planning on devouring the restaurant's entire stock of food, right? Shouldn't we maybe stop him? What's the harm? After all, Diavolo's the one who's paying tonight. You know, I just noticed that Levy isn't here. Apparently a new game showed up for him today, so he's going to stay holed up inside his room for a while. Unbelievable. Diavolo himself personally invited him to this celebration, and he's not even going to show up. Maybe you should have gone over there and dragged him back here with you, Lucifer, to avoid bringing shame to Lord Diavolo. If you hope to serve as my representative from now on, then errands like that are as much your responsibility as mine, Satan.
Oh?
Huh? What? What's going on? Wait. It can't be. Did you switch bodies again? No? You aren't gonna tell us that the curse didn't really go away and you've been in each other's bodies the whole time, are you? I'm afraid that appears to be the case, yes, Satan. What do you think happened exactly? Beats me. Why don't you try asking Lord Diavolo his exalted opinion? That's what you always do anyway, Lucifer. Wait a minute. Who's who here?
Oh!
I'm putting my money on them having lifted the curse, but then after the speech, they touched the forbidden book and switched places again. Well, I'm going with them only pretending that the curse was lifted, but in truth it never was. That's my bet. It's all fine and good placing bets, but how exactly do you plan to figure out what's really true, Everyone seems to be in a good mood tonight, and they're all enjoying themselves. You know, I've never seen Lucifer look so relaxed. We have you to thank for this, Lavinark, among other things. Lucifer told me that you've been a big help these last few days. Clearly, we made the right choice selecting you to come to the Devildom as our exchange student. Well, about that, how did you end up choosing me? To be honest, I wasn't actually the one who chose you. There was a huge stack of papers listing countless candidates for the program, and out of all of them, Lucifer picked you. I simply gave my approval, that's all. thing going on here. The Triumphant return home.
Oh.
So that pretty much sums up what happened. It really wasn't at all funny, you know. Still, after switching bodies with Satan, you went on a grand adventure inside a video game. Then, on top of that, you took a vacation up to the human world as well. Impressive. It sounds as though you had 500 years' worth of excitement packed into a very short period. Just so we're clear, it wasn't an adventure at all, nor a vacation, nor was it exciting. I'm so jealous, Lucifer.
Yeah.
It really isn't fair that you got to have so much fun. I wish I could have gone along too. A vacation up in the human world sounds wonderful.
Mote.
Just as I said, it wasn't a vacation. But I noticed that you didn't deny having fun, did you? Now hold on. That is not what I... Ugh, you're so lucky. You have no idea how much I envy you. Indeed, yes. I would have loved to have been able to accompany you as well. Listen, you two aren't hearing anything I'm saying. So, Lucifer, what did you bring back for us, Excuse me? That decorative keychain strap you have attached to your D.D.D there. I take it you bought that while you were up in the human world? No doubt he must have, yes. That's a Harrison Porter chocolate lizard keychain, I'm sure of it. They can only be bought from a shop in the London Victoria Station, and there are limited quantities. You sure know an awful lot about it. Yes, and if I remember correctly, I believe I saw Satan, Mammon, and Lavinar all with that same keychain. You mean they bought matching souvenirs? He's mad. Why didn't you bring one for Lord Diavolo, Satan? Or Lucifer? Lucifer that was in the Satan's body. Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, it would seem so. And yet, it would appear that he didn't bring back anything for us. No, nothing at all. Stop it. Both of you. You know, maybe the two of us should go ahead and pay a visit to the human world as well. Lucifer may not have taken us with him or brought anything back for us, but that doesn't mean we can't go ourselves. Come on, it's not as if you need to take revenge now.
Yep.
Naturally, you'll be coming with us as well, Lucifer. If there happen to be any business to take care of up there, something to use as an excuse to pay a visit. Let's see. Well, we haven't visited the witch Artemisia in quite some time. Perhaps we should.
Yep.
The witch Artemisia. No, thank you. I owe her more than a few favors after what happened with Mammon. Favors? What sort of favors? All sorts. Don't ask me to elaborate further. I take it whatever happened involved money. Speaking of Mammon, I've noticed that he's been staying glued to Lavinark's side, hasn't he? I must say, it's strange to see him showing such an attachment towards someone for a reason that doesn't involve money, isn't it? It certainly is, yes. Even so, I'm surprised that you'd take Lavinark up to the human world. That really was a bold move, Lucifer. How's it go? Did Lavinark express wanting to go back home?
Oh.
I see the same concerns ran through your head as mine. The same concerns ran through your head? I take it that means you've grown fond of the human as well then. Well, changing the subject. It seems like perhaps that dream of yours is really becoming a reality, Diavolo. My brothers are starting to see humans in a new light now, and it's due to Lavinark's influence. Only your brothers?
Oh.
And me as well. I trust Lavinark now. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Well then, now that all that is settled, we should all get together for drinks somewhere to celebrate. Will this be to celebrate the fact that the young lord's vision is now becoming reality? Perhaps we should celebrate making it out of that game we were stuck in? Or that we went to the human world and managed to lift the curse that had Satan and I traded places. All of that, I suppose. It doesn't really matter why we're celebrating, only that we do. Barbatos, go ahead and reserve a spot for us at Ristorante 6 right away. Ooh, fancy. Yes, my lord.
では
Well,
また
I'll be heading back home now. I've imposed on you long enough. Not at all. We really did enjoy listening to your stories. Thank you. Say hello to your brothers for me, and to Lavinark as well.
Oh.
Right. I'll do that. Worried about Lucifer, sir?
Ah.
Yes. Yes, I am.
ええ
I cannot say I blame you. I suspect that what is about to happen will wound him deeply. From the way you're talking, I take it that all of this is certain to occur now? Well, when it does, I'll be there at Lucifer's side to support him in whatever way I can. And I imagine Lavinark will be there too, right, Barbatos?
ええ
If that is what you wish, my lord. I will see to it that everything is just as you requested. Woo woo. Woo woo. I'll take some water here. You see, Lavinark, I believe that all of us have a mission in life.
Ah.
Mine is to bring progress and stability to the Devildom, the celestial realm, and the human world. Something happened once. Something that made me firmly believe that. It's possible that your mission in life is to influence Lucifer and his brothers in some way. Whatever influence you do end up having, I hope it turns out to be beneficial to them. I mean, I hope so too. Even though there might be some bumps along the way.
Oi.
So, you'll never believe what Levy did next. Hey, Beal, I can see you eating as you walk. As you walk? What is that anyway?
Ah.
Food from the restaurant we were just at. I brought some plastic containers so I could secretly sneak them out with me. I mean, if we're at a restaurant, can't you just ask for to-go, like a takeout box? I think at least most restaurants I know do that. Bill, you don't have to sneak it out, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, but there's nothing secret about a quantity of food that enormous. It's super conspicuous.
ありえねえっつの
Well, he did order so much food that the person working at the restaurant was crying when we walked out. Yo, Lucifer, Lavinark, what's the big idea, huh? Pick up the pace or we're gonna leave you behind.
Yore.
Don't yell, Mammon. Just go on ahead. We'll catch up with you. Why does he always have to be so loud anyway? So, Lavinark, what were you and Diavolo talking about back at the restaurant? I asked him how I was chosen for the exchange, like, thingamabob.
Oh.
So that's what you were discussing. There wasn't actually any particularly deep or meaningful reason for your selection. I was fed up with going through the lists of candidates, a huge stack of them. That's when a breeze suddenly blew in through the window, scattering the lists into the air. One of them just happened to fall at my feet. The list with your name on it. That's all there was to it. Are you disappointed to hear that it wasn't because you're special? You know what? I don't care. Really? Because the look on your face says you're not at all happy right now. Oh, it's from Levy. Before I forget, there's one thing I'd like you to know as long as we're on the subject. Though you weren't selected to come to the Devildom due to any special abilities on your part, you are somewhat special to me on a personal level. The chocolate lizard keychain Lucifer bought in London, he has it attached to his D.D.D. Come on, hurry. Come on, Lucifer, pick up. If you don't hurry, then it won't be long before he shows up here in my room. Ah! Uh-oh. Levy, it's me. Is something wrong? Hey. Hey, Levy? Are you there? We just celebrated. Levy, why didn't you come with us, you fucking nerd? The demon house. Did you find Levy?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't anywhere Lavinark or I looked at least. Are you certain that it was Levy that called you earlier?
Oh.
Yes, it was definitely him. The call was from his D.D.D, and I heard him scream just before we got cut off. It was his voice, I'm sure of it. But after searching the rest of the house and coming back, we found his D.D.D laying on the ground, while Levy himself was nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Oh. Wow, my alarm's going off. Oops. Can you not turn off? Thank you. Sorry about that. Hey, we took a look around the house. No Levy anywhere. I take it he hasn't come back here to his room yet? Then where is he?
Oh.
He probably decided to go out somewhere. Seems plausible. Yeah, I bet he went out to some store to wait in line all night for whatever new game or DVD is coming out tomorrow. That's gotta be it, right? Oh yeah, he would do something like that. When Lucifer said he heard him scream before the call got cut off, I thought maybe something had happened to him, you know? I got worried over nothing. You'd think he would just leave his D.D.D here in his room, though? He probably just forgot about it. Well, I guess that settles it. Looks like we can call off the search. Actually, wait a minute. What about Beale? Where did he go?
Huh?
What? Not my poor Beale. Ugh, I've had just about enough of this. In case you weren't aware, staying up late is the bane of healthy skin. Fine, you go sleep. The rest of us will stay up looking for Levy and Beale.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I didn't say I wouldn't keep looking for them. I don't know about Levy, but Beale at least has to be somewhere inside the house. We'll split up and search for him. Satan and Lavinark, you're with me. Hey, whoa, what's up with that? If we're splitting up, then it should be Lucifer, Satan, and Asmo in one group, and me and Lavinark in the other. Who cares, Mammon? Come on, moron, let's go. Hey. Whoa, hey. Asmo, you bastard, don't drag me by the scuff on my neck. I ain't a cat. We should get moving too. Something's not right here.
Oi.
Lucifer, what's going through your head?
Yeah.
I was thinking about the stories they used to tell about the House of Lamentation. What a coincidence. So was I. What stories? I have to say, they're pretty interesting. If you're curious to hear about them, I'm happy to oblige. It was long ago, back before this place was even called the House of Lamentation. This house was built on the outskirts of a village in the human world. At the time, a married couple and their 7 children lived here, along with one servant. At first glance, they appeared to be a happy, well-off family that enjoyed living out in the country. However, one day, everything changed. The oldest son came running into the village constable's office, looking very pale. Then he delivered a horrifying piece of news. Our servant, he murdered everyone in my family and then took his own life. So, the constable's men went back to the house with him. Once inside, they were greeted by a ghastly sight. Every person in the family had been murdered, each in a different way and in a different location. And the servant, well, he was found in his room, hanging from a rope around his neck. The constable concluded that, for whatever reason, the servant must have plotted to kill his masters and then take his own life. And since the perpetrator was now dead, they decided that the case was closed. However, sometime later, several facts came to light that gave rise to new doubts. First, the only person who wasn't killed, the oldest son, had been on extremely bad terms with his siblings. And he had purchased a gun, just like the one used in the murders shortly before they occurred. Also, the postman witnessed the servant and the oldest son arguing prior to these killings, which led people to think that maybe the oldest son was the true killer. Perhaps even the servant had tried to stop him, but ended up being killed as well in the process. And then the oldest son was strung... Wait, and then the oldest strung was strung him... The oldest son was strung him up by his neck to make it look like he committed suicide. The servant, not himself. In the end, the truth never came to light. For several years afterwards, the oldest son
lived in the house by himself until he eventually died of old age. Even after he died, unsettling rumors about the house continued to swirl. It was supposed to be vacant, and yet people claimed to have seen several figures moving about inside at night. They say they could hear the voices of people arguing and screaming. So at some point, the house was given a name. The House of Lamentation, they called it.
That's kind of terrifying. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that, as fearless as you seem to be, even you get scared sometimes. You live amongst some of the infamous demons in the Devildom, and yet it's the thought of some random ghost that scares you. Well, yeah, because you're more human-like than ghosts are. Anyway, I know this isn't the best time for me to ask this, but... Lavenark, would you agree to a pact with me? Yes! This time I will. Please don't kill me. I don't see why you're surprised. Lucifer, just so we're clear, I'm not doing this out of some desire to make you angry. It's not about that. I know. That much I can tell, just from the look on your face. Lavenark, a lot has happened these last few days, and... I can't do this with you standing right there, Lucifer. Give us a little privacy, okay? He's blushing, he's so cute. I don't want you hearing this. Lavenark, it's not often that I see Satan in a state like this. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen him like this.
Oi!
Lucifer! Alright, alright. I'll respect your wishes, Satan. I'll be over here if you need me.
Thank you. Where was I? A lot has happened these past few days. And after everything we went through, I made a decision. I decided I won't let who Lucifer is and what he does bother me anymore. You heard what Grisella said. You have to accept the hand fate deals you, no matter what. What matters is how you handle it. I can't go back and change the circumstances of my birth, but how I choose to live my own life has nothing to do with Lucifer. It's funny, when I say that, it all sounds so simple.
Arigato.
The entire reason I was able to face my issues is because of you, Lavenark. You're the one who helped me to be honest with Lucifer, and with myself as well. You want to make a pact with me, don't you? Well, it just so happens that I don't like owing people favors. So, if this ends up helping you like you helped me, then I'd like to make a pact with you. Okay? Okay, yes! Yes! Great, that makes us even. Alright, time to go ahead and take the oath. I am Satan, Avatar of Wrath. I pledge myself to you, Lavenark, that we may be bound by an unbreakable pact. This I swear to you on both my name as well as the very blood that runs through my veins. I've now made a pact with Satan. Good. I don't know why, but suddenly I feel a little embarrassed. Eek? What?
What was that?
Oi!
Sounded like Mammon and Asmo to me. Man, they kind of interrupted me. And us. Me and Lavenark, I mean.
Those streams.
Taking a drink of water here.
Those streams, I can't say it. Screams. Those screams came from the portrait room. Come on, let's go.
It doesn't look like anyone's in here.
But it was definitely them we heard just now, wasn't it?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Let's head upstairs. I'll take the lead.
Lavinark, you follow behind Lucifer. I'll bring up the rear.
Something's not right. Indeed.
First Levy, then Beale, and now Mammon and Asmo have vanished too. Could they be hiding somewhere, or could it be that...
Hey, Satan? What's going on? Lavinark, Satan was right behind you, wasn't he? But now he's vanished as well. I guess that only leaves the two of us.
Is this my chance? I only got you left. And I'm breaking. Oh, there we go. I'm good. Never mind. I have floated back to my position. And then there were two.
Everyone is gone, except for you and me. What do you think is going on, Lavinark?
I think this is one of Levy's fucking games again. But you know what? Maybe it's the curse of the house.
That is one possibility, yes. Though, that is not what I think is happening. In spite of all the terrible things that are said to have happened in this house, I've never once seen a ghost in all of my time living here. I've never experienced anything like this up to now, which means that it's unlikely that whatever is happening is being caused by the house itself. Levy was the first one to disappear, wasn't he? Let's head back to his room. What's wrong? If you're feeling scared, I'd be happy to hold your hand.
Okay, fine, just this once.
I like that you're not afraid to say how you really feel. It's a good quality to have. Okay, let's get going. It does not look like Levy is back. Is there anything in his room that you find interesting?
Let's go look at his computer. Yeah, his monitor.
So, you find something interesting about his monitor? I don't believe it. He left his PC running. What am I going to do with him? Or, wait, maybe it wasn't intentional. Perhaps he didn't have time to turn it off because whatever happened to him was very sudden?
A game is still up and running on Levy's monitor. Well, considering the last couple chapters... Wait, what was the time span between doing the visual novel game and then right now? Did he seriously already get a new game in between that time span? That's insane. And managed to keep up with the game? No, that's not possible. I can't keep up with all my games that are backpiled. Somebody make me a demon so I don't have to do any of this other stuff and just game all day.
Come to think of it, he mentioned something about a new game arriving for him from Akuzan, didn't he?
God damn it, Levy.
Let's see. Where did he leave the packaging? I'm guessing this is it. The Demon House. Definitely sounds like a horror game. A cursed house with an ominous past. It is said that an entire family was once murdered inside these walls. Now suddenly, one by one, the people you live with are starting to disappear. And you handle the fear. How foolish. That describes the exact situation we're in right now. How ironic. Levy's been making a bad habit of going out and buying himself these strange games, and then immediately having the time to play them. It's almost like he doesn't have any other responsibilities as an adult. Impossible. It seems that somehow this game is creating the scenario we find ourselves in now, doesn't it? We've managed to get out of one game mode, and now here we are in yet another one. So, what do you think we should do?
We should just win the game.
Another one.
Oh.
Still, it doesn't look like that's our only option at this point. For now, I suppose we should go ahead and try to complete the game and see what happens. Alright, let's see if we can find a guide online.
I highly doubt it. It just came out.
Oh.
Hey, I found something here. The Demon House Super Simple Wiki. Winning strategies for even the most inept. In order to complete the game, you must defeat the demon that serves as the final boss. It says the boss's name is Lucifer. How ridiculous. They must think they're very funny, naming him that.
Oh.
So, that means I'm the boss, and you're the player character. The rest of my brothers have vanished, leaving only you, which means you must be the main character. So, essentially, if you can beat me, you'll win the game. Alright, then. How exactly do you do that?
Make a pact with me.
Mote.
Hold on. There's a page here on how to get the true ending to the game. A super simple guide to achieving the true ending. There are a number of conditions that must be satisfied, but if you can manage to do it, you'll be treated to a romantic ending where you and Lucifer actually fall in love. That's my face too. I don't want to. Oh, come on.
Job finished. All right. Gotta go get that Grim. You know what time it is.
Huh?
Huh? My mammon. I see you're still reeling from the previous lesson, not knowing what's going on.
Huh?
Alright. There it is. The falling out. Nope, that doesn't sound good.
So, this is what it comes down to, then. If we hope to get everyone who disappeared back, we have to finish this ridiculous game.
Oh.
And to do that, you have to defeat me, since I'm the final boss. Either that, or we have to fall in love with each other. Though, it should technically be possible for you to defeat me. I can't say with confidence that I wouldn't retaliate by reflex.
That seems like a huge gamble.
And if I caused your death because of something like that, I'd never be able to face Diavolo again.
Oh.
So it would seem that our only choice is to fall in love with each other. Honestly, why does Levi always have to go and buy such strange kiss-kiss fall-in-love games?
What are we supposed to do to fall in love in this game?
I looked at every website imaginable for answers, but this game has only just been released, so apparently there still aren't any strategies anywhere on how to achieve that ending.
待て
Listen, Lavender, I was thinking, what if we simply leave things as they are? That wouldn't be so bad, right? If we decided to give up now, then it would only mean that the others wouldn't return to us, right? I mean, do we really need those guys anyway?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This is a family, sir. Yes, we do. Right.
I guess we don't have a choice. So, why don't we try starting with the fundamentals of love?
I'm sorry, I can't keep this straight.
And then go from there. If you want to develop feelings for someone, you both need to start by getting to know each other. Isn't that right? So, I'll ask you some questions. And you should answer honestly. Understood?
I'll try my best.
How do you really feel about what is going on right now?
I feel like I don't have any other choice. So, well.
ああ
Yes. The feeling is very much mutual. Alright. Next question. Which one of us brothers are you interested in?
Can I pick more? Can I pick... Wow, I really went back and picked all of these, huh? I really wish I could pick more than one. Ma'am?
Are you insane? You clearly do have strange tastes, don't you?
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Do you enjoy trying to get close to the prototypical no-good loser type? Is that it?
I mean... I don't know. I don't want anyone to confirm that either. Don't say anything, chat. I swear.
Now, this time, you get to ask me a question. You may never get another chance to do this, you know. So make sure you choose your question carefully.
He's not dating anybody, clearly. He's too busy for that. He's married to work in Diavolo and his brothers, so you don't need to ask him that. Well, what's your type, I guess?
My type? Good question. Someone pure, genuine, and worthy of respect. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but demons are most attracted to the souls of people like that. Oh, wait. You asked what person I liked, not what type of soul.
Is that not kind of the same thing? Personally, in my opinion, the soul is what makes up the person, so it's the same thing, Lucifer.
Ah.
Anything else
what do you think of humans?
What do I think of humans? Oh no. I don't think that's what you really want to ask. What you really mean is, what do you think of me? Right.
You got me.
What do I think of you? Good question. Well, you're an exchange student from the human world.
Oh.
That is a statement. That is not what you think of me. That is a fact. Don't curtail. Don't jump over my question.
When you first arrived, I thought that all I had to do was make sure that you survived a year here without any incidents. Being careful to ensure that you didn't get yourself eaten by some random demon somewhere.
Thankfully, I don't think I've ever had that kind of issue, so...
But it didn't turn out to be so easy. You did what you wanted, unafraid of the consequences, and you constantly stick your nose into others' business. And in the end, you began to make pacts with my brothers one by one. Why did you do that, anyway? You've said that you wanted me to recognize your worth, but what is your real purpose? What are you trying to achieve long term?
There's a sleepy boy in your attic. That is my long-term achievement.
To be completely honest, you've been a real pain to deal with.
Oh.
But you're also very special. More special than you are difficult. You're changing me, and my brothers as well. Lavinark, the truth is that
Spit it out. Let's spit it out. This is only a good time. Spit it out.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
I'd like you to continue your thought. But I mean, I guess Belfi takes priority. This finally might be the right time to talk to him about it, so... I want you to make amends with Belfi.
What did you just say? Wait. Don't tell me that you actually met him. That you went into that room. And you met Belphegor.
Yeah, this is not a good time. Lucifer! I see this is not a good time. Can I...
You went up those stairs, didn't you? You knew you weren't allowed to, but you did anyway. You went up there and you met Belphegor. Did you really find it so amusing to poke your nose into our business at every opportunity? Do you really enjoy stirring up trouble that much? You, a mere human! You don't have the right!
Stop. Whoever said stop, thank you.
Oi!
Hey, wait a minute. Mayman, help me. Wow, is it me, or does this situation look genuinely serious? Is like an actual battle going on here? It totally is, isn't it?
All of you out of the way. I'm going to tear that human limb from limb.
This is the second time. Whoa! We're not about to step out of the way and let you do something like that. What in the fuck?
Yeah.
That stuff about Belfi. What's going on?
ありえない
Are you saying Belfi isn't up in the human world? That he's actually upstairs in the attic? That you locked him in there? Answer me, Lucifer, now! What? Wait, what? Is it just me, or does Beal look like he's about to blow up too? Beal, how would you like one of my prized samurai kitty super sweet manju buns, huh? They taste perfect, you know?
あのな
Levy, we're way past the point where you could distract him with food. Lucifer. This isn't good. Can you... Ha 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 ha.
Out of my way.
I don't like this. Beal, no! Beal!
ちょっと待って
What? Lucifer? What do you think you're doing? How could you hurt Beal? Quiet!
All of you, get out of here right this...
マジか
You? How can this be? Gah. Well, hello there, brothers. I can't tell you how much I missed you.
Belphegor.
Belpy's here, but I'm also scared.